Okay, here's a simple schematic of what I've been trying to do to invert the signals coming off of the Mikini. So I've successfully inverted the PWM signal coming off of pin 7 to where as the RPM goes up, the duty cycle goes up, like here. Whereas coming off the machine, the duty cycle goes down as the RPM goes up. I did that with a integrated chip that inverts highs and lows, which is that symbol there. Also, the forward and reverse coming off of pin 3 needed to be inverted because it's basically backwards of what the C41 card needs to read to control these relays. I also integrated pin 2, which is the enable / e-stop pin, also needed to be inverted. And then I took the inverted PWM signal and the inverted signal from pin 2 and ran it through an AND gate. So the pin 2, the enable, when it's on, it can allow the PWM signal to filter through to the C41 card. When it's off, there's no signal at all. So the way the C41 card works is when there's no PWM signal, it shuts off both relays, which shuts off the analog signal to the VFD. The e-stop also functions this way. So the start-stop button on the front panel controls pin 2 high and low, and the e-stop is basically like pressing the stop button. So that will stop the VFD through the C41 card. Now, as you can see, see if I can shut the... Nothing is on right now because the spindle is in an off state. But when I press the start button on the front panel, I get a PWM signal right there, as you can see with the blinking LED, and the relay turns on. So relay 1 is on, meaning it's in forward. I can reverse the direction, see the relay switching, by pressing the forward reverse button on the front panel. I can start and stop the spindle with the button, and the e-stop also shuts off the spindle. So there you have it. There's the two integrated chips, the NOT gate on the left and the AND gate on the right. Obviously still just in the breadboard format. I'm still having a problem getting 10 volts off the C41 card. I'm still getting like 6 volts. But I think that's because I'm getting some kind of losses in this chip somewhere. I can use that potentiometer to turn the voltage way up to where I can actually get 10 volts off of the C41 card, but then I'm inputting like 12 volts into the chip. And the chips are designed to take like 5 to 6 volts, something like that. So still working on that problem, but in theory everything is working as it should.